Hi, I'm back. Been gone for a while. I'm gonna do makeup and we're gonna just chat, and that's what this video is gonna be. Okay, I've been gone for a little bit now. I was trying to post videos like weekly every Friday, and it was going well for a bit. I'm proud for how long I kept it going. But I got busy and I got stressed. I have finals coming up. Next week is finals, so I'm almost there. And then also just life. I've talked before that I work retail, and retail always gets super busy, you know, around this time of year, especially with Thanksgiving and then Black Friday. Ugh, that I've not a fun week. Well, work-wise at least, but I did get to, here, let me start. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm doing my makeup while I talk to y'all, so let me start instead of just yapping. I did get to go see my family a lot, at least over Thanksgiving. I did a lot of driving. It's a long drive, but it was worth it. I haven't seen them in forever, so especially because my other sister, not Emma, Olivia, she was off at college, so she had come home for a little bit. So I haven't seen her in even longer than I've seen my parents. So very nice, very nice. We did have some other sad family events happen. I'm not going to talk much about it because it makes me sad. But if any of you guys follow Emma on, I think she posted it on Instagram and YouTube, we had to put one of our childhood dogs, Molly, down. That was sad, and I'm gonna get sad if I talk about it, so we're just gonna move on. I am not done grieving yet. Let's just say that. Yeah, I kept trying to film videos, honestly. Um, but every time I would film one, I couldn't take up any more time. Like every time I tried to film one, nothing was long enough for like a full video. I tried to do one video where I was like trying to style clothes I never wear, but I didn't have a mic, so I was just gonna do a voiceover, and I think because I wasn't talking, it was super short. Like I edited it together and it was 5 minutes. So we kind of need a little bit more than that. And then I tried to film like a Thanksgiving vlog, but like I said, stuff happened, so that didn't happen. Ooh. Oh, and then I tried to film a Minecraft episode, but the motivation struck after like 3 glasses of wine, so that I probably lasted about 5 minutes. I think because I have like a bunch of mini stuff to kind of upload, I'll do like a conjoined vlog video, because I also have clips from when we went to Austin City Limits. But once again, just not enough for me to like make a full video about. So I'll probably do a big video just with everything in it combined. It'll be like a random episode. I also haven't done my makeup in forever. Oh, maybe more elephant in the room. I dyed my hair. I have been wanting something fun for a while now. Black is cool, and I'm gonna go back to it again. But I just felt like I needed like something cooler, like something more alternative. I haven't had a lot of time to do like makeup and really dress up lately because I've been so busy. So you know, when you just don't feel alt enough, you're like, I look kind of normal. That's how I was starting to feel. We'll go back to the black hair eventually. I don't think I'm gonna, because I did this myself. I bleached and dyed my hair. I think it turned out really well. I love it a lot. But I think as my hair grows out, I'll just continue putting black on it, and I'll have it kind of grow out as a halo, you know? I hope that works out well. My friend who is a hairstylist, that's what she said before I even said it. So surely it's possible. You might be able to tell that I was stressed out because my skin is not looking good right now. Look at that. I've been breaking out. That's how you know I'm stressed. I only break out when I'm stressed out. I had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you guys did as well if you celebrate Thanksgiving where you are. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, it was nice seeing my family. We didn't do like a big family Thanksgiving this year. I think extended family is we're all very busy this year. It's been a fast, hectic year. Let me just say that. But it was really nice just being with my parents and my sisters. It feels a little more like relaxed, I guess. I also just think we had the best food this year. I'll put a picture of my plate because of course I took a picture of my plate. I posted it on Instagram too if anyone wants to follow me on Instagram. Just like I'm a very picky eater. I've gotten better with time, but when I was younger, that my Thanksgiving plate was like turkey, ham, deviled eggs, roll. Like, because my family didn't typically do mashed potatoes and mac and cheese, which are the only other two things I would eat. They usually would do like green bean casseroles and all that stuff, which I'm not a green bean casserole fan. And it's fine. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. But this year, because it was just us, I got my mac and cheese and my mashed potatoes. And I also like something like last year kicked into me, and I actually really love. I was gonna say Thanksgiving food, but that really just means stuffing. I like stuffing now. Um, I don't know. I'm a very much a texture person. I think I've said this before, and usually Thanksgiving food textures are not for me. But I somehow got used to that, so it works. I don't really know what I'm doing with my makeup, if I'm being honest. I haven't done it in forever. We're just kind of, I don't know, I kind of do the same thing all the time. I want, I'm dying. I don't know. One day I'll start doing fun stuff again, but I don't even want to do eyeliner if I'm being honest. I'm probably just gonna do like some smoky black eyeshadow. Is probably the plan. I'm not messing with eyeliner today. I'm not. I'll put eyeliner on when I'm leaving the house. I'm just doing this for this video. I'm probably gonna try to film something else after. The me talking right now is I'm stalling, trying to figure out what shade I'm gonna use next. I don't know, so we're just boom. There we go. I picked two. If you guys want to follow along, I'm using this matte palette, matte, Morphe matte palette. This lighter shade that I was putting around is a combo of these two shades, and then what I'm just now placing is a mixture of these. I like to mix shades a lot. I don't know if it really does anything. I just do. And we're just gonna spread that along the rest of my eyelid. What do you guys have at Thanksgiving? Like, what's a must be on the table for you? Another question, are you a ham or a turkey person? I love both, but if I had to pick my favorite, it's ham. Ham is always good, though my dad did make an amazing turkey this year, so. Oh yeah, so I also have exams coming up, which honestly, it's not too bad because I'm taking 5 classes, but only one of them has a final like test. I do have a test tomorrow, but that's just the end of a unit, so it's not as much as a full-on final exam. One of my classes, I just have to do like a kind of long discussion board post and that's it. Another one, my sign language class, I just have to film a video, turn that in. And then my online biology class has a test, which I'm not worried about at all. So yeah, I know, it's like, I'm stressed, but it's like better now that I'm actually at the end of it, so. Oh wow. Excited to be off for a bit. Okay, I like the base we have going on. I guess I'll go in with some darker shades. I don't know what, maybe these two. We'll just kind of do that. I'm kind of feeling like glitter. I'm feeling like glitter today, guys. I think I know where I'm going after I blend this out. My main motivation right now, or my main thought is like, I'm trying to go to Colorado in May for my birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, and then we're also kind of calling it a like delayed anniversary trip. Our anniversary is December 12th, so for me it's like a little over a week away right now. And we're just gonna, for the actual day, we're just gonna spend the day together. We're gonna make a charcuterie board and watch a bunch of our favorite childhood movies. We're gonna like go back and forth picking one. So I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be fun. And then we're also calling, you know, the Colorado trip is a like delayed trip for it. So I'm excited. Okay, also I'm gonna grab my ColourPop palette and I don't know what shade. What kind of glitter are we gonna do? Maybe we'll take, I'm actually not gonna use this big brush. What am I gonna use? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna ignore if there's stuff still on this brush, but we're gonna use like this kind of smaller buffing brush. We're gonna grab, there we go. It's like, I don't know if I'm in it. I think I got it. Okay, we're gonna grab some of that and kind of blend that down here. We're gonna clean up the underneath of the eye, so don't worry too much about that kind of mess I'm making. At least I hope it turns out well when I clean it, but we'll see. I'm excited. It's finally gotten cold out where I am. And that's great because that means my cat is cuddly again. She's a very sweet girl, but when it's hot here, she won't, like, you know, sleep in my bed with me or anything. You know, she'll find somewhere cooler to sleep, which is okay. I understand, it's fine. But now that it's cold, she's like cuddling with me in bed again. And she is so cute that she will like, she will come over and I know to like lift up my covers and she'll get underneath, crawl around. So like her head's sticking out, but her body's under the covers. Like she's a little human. She is such a baby. I love her. Ruby is the best cat. If I have a good video, I'll try to insert it of her doing that. But okay, we're gonna take some of that sparkly black and kind of add it in the corner. With my eye shape, I like to kind of, when I open my eyes, drag it into my lid. I don't know if you'd call my eyes headed or not. I'm not sure, but I think they give me problems. We'll just leave it at that. Just gonna make sure the lid is blended, since that's what you can kind of see the most. Okay, and now we need to clean up underneath the eye. Kind of leave it at that. That works. Okay, there we go. Look at us making progress. I put my face primer on too soon. I usually actually put it after I do that because I always end up wiping underneath my eyes, and that obviously gets rid of this. So let's just add a little bit more here. Next, I'm gonna do the actual pencil liner. I'm not gonna do full eyeliner. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that because that'll be kind of hard to put on my eyelid. So we're just gonna grab an angled brush. There you go, you see it? And just a basic black eyeshadow. And just kind of throw it in. I don't mind it being kind of messy because I try to kind of blend it there. Okay, and then once I feel like I've got enough on top, I'll go ahead and do my waterline. I like doing this now because later when I put on my concealer and stuff, if I pull my eye down, it'll like mess up obviously, like what I'm touching. So ow, I really probably shouldn't be getting so close to my eyes, but it's how it looks good. It's fine. It's fine. I'll pay for it when I'm older. How about that? Okay, we'll probably have to go and touch up the eyes again later. And I'm gonna add some glitter on the inner corners, but I'm gonna do like the rest of my face first instead. Good news, I got a new Wet n Wild setting powder. The other one I had lasted me a long time, so I'm very excited to see how long this one lasts. This is probably where I should give in and put my hair back, huh? Okay, this is the only thing I have, so we're just gonna pop that on. Maybe I do have hair clips somewhere. We're just gonna keep this on. It's fine. Sometimes I wonder if I have concealer blindness, but you know, I don't care. I think it works. I guess I'll talk about what I'm also kind of like viewing lately, like the media I'm consuming. How about let's talk about that. I just watched the Fantastic Four movie for the first time. I loved it. I thought it was cool. I am an OG Marvel fan. Like my comfort movie is the first Avengers. I will put that on whenever I'm sad. It's like between that and Star Wars. So I love that movie. I love the franchise. I've had a lot of disappointments with some of the more modern stuff. I haven't seen all of it, you know, if I'm being honest. I kind of fell out after Infinity War or Endgame. I kind of fell out after Endgame. I think a lot of us kind of did. You know, I watched the Spider-Man movies. I did love WandaVision. I thought that was a really good show. I watched season 1 of Loki. And it probably also doesn't help. That's not entirely Marvel's fault. I also have been busy, so not a lot of time to sit down and get into this stuff again. But I also just haven't really been super interested in everything that's coming out. But I liked Thunderbolts too. I watched Thunderbolts. That gave me good OG Marvel vibes. So Thunderbolts was good. Obviously Deadpool versus Wolverine was really good. I would need to rewatch that one again, actually. But yeah, so I just watched Fantastic Four. I loved it. Fantastic Four, my dad was really into it when I was younger, so I kind of got a lot of it from there. I thought they had great like casting and representations of the characters. Silver Surfer was one of my favorites when I was younger, so it was really cool seeing. I forget her name, but I know it's not just like a female Silver Surfer. Like I know she's from the comics, but it was cool seeing her, and it makes me really hope we're gonna get Silver Surfer later on. I want to see how he looks. I thought she looked very cool for what it is. And I'm very excited to see how this is going to blend with the Avengers Doomsday. I have had mixed thoughts about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom. I'm going to give them a chance. We'll say that. We'll see why that ends up happening. I know that they're kind of going with like multiverse theories and all that stuff. And obviously the Fantastic Four people, how are they going to connect with the main world that we're following, or are we even still going to connect back with them? I assume we are. I don't think we're just going to abandon them, but still, I don't really, I'm too out of it to really have an idea of what they're doing. But I do kind of want to go and catch up, maybe rewatch everything, see what it's like, just get back into it. I'm between that and rewatching Star Wars, because I heard that there's some new Star Wars things coming out this year. I'm not 100% sure. It might just be a new season of Andor, which I need to watch that. So I'm bad in all my fandoms right now, guys. I'm not watching anything. It's horrible, horrible. I'm a horrible fan. I was at the store the other day and I saw a gingerbread Millennium Falcon, and it wasn't that expensive. It was obviously like a little kitty one, but I think I really want to go get that, and maybe we can do that together because I think that'd be fun. It's like, how else do I find Star Wars Christmas stuff and have a Star Wars Christmas video? I'll find a way. If you guys find anything, send it to me. I wanna do this now. I'm actually like convincing myself. I've been getting a lot paler, so I'm glad this foundation still looks fairly good. I think pretty soon I'm gonna have to switch to a lighter shade, but I will survive for now. Oh, okay. I've also been listening to Dan and Phil's new podcast. I think Hard Lunch is what it's called. I'm loving it. Like, it's making me relive like middle school era for me. Being really into Dan and Phil. However, I have to say, I was not a fan person. I did not think like it was true. I was very much a I will believe what is told to me type. So I was like, no guys, there's no way they're together. They would just tell us if they were. And now, I mean, when I got a little bit older, I kind of was like, okay, yeah, actually, never mind. But I don't know. I think it's really cool that they finally are feeling like they can be open about it. I'm sure that there's a lot that goes into that, especially like being famous like they are. But I'm really liking listening to the podcast and watching some of their videos again. I did that too high. I don't typically do all the way up there, but oh well. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, so that's been good. I listen to a lot of the Distractable podcasts with Markiplier and then Bob and Wade. They are so funny, the three of them. I needed more content for them. So like that, and then the Dan and Phil, it's like I'm reliving just my younger years, but in my 20s. It's fun. I like it a lot. It gives me things to listen to when I'm at work. Book-wise, so I don't know if you guys know the book series Assistant to the Villain, right? It is a very, I would say, kind of lighthearted, easy read fantasy romance. Nothing like, it's not like book talk level, type. It's genuinely just good romance, with good amount of tension and everything like that. But if I'm being honest, I found those books after a breakup a few years ago. So I like devoured them. I think I read the first 2 books in the span of a week. And then the third one was only out on pre-order, so I pre-ordered it. It got here. I finally had the time to read it, and I'm like, I really thought this was going to be a trilogy. I don't know why, I just assumed it would be a trilogy. So I'm reading it, and it does kind of feel like we're wrapping things up a little bit, but when you're starting to like, okay, I've got 200 pages left. We're not really wrapping up. I've got 100 pages left. we're not getting there. 50 pages left. Things are getting worse. 10 pages left. We're actually completely wrong. The story's gone haywire. We're on a completely different path than what we thought when the book started. And there's going to be a 4th book, which I'm okay with. I love that book series. I think it's just a very fun, enjoyable read. I'm pretty sure it's her first book series, so for her first, it's really good as well, I would say. She does, I keep saying she. I'll put the author's name and stuff here. I can't remember for the life of me. It's right over there. Hannah Nicole. I need to get my eyes checked. Something with an M. Hannah Nicole. But so Accomplice to the Villain is the one I just finished. I really enjoyed it. She is really good at her characters, I would say, is like her strongest writing skill. She makes really good, believable characters. She's good at writing relationships. I do feel like there's been one or two romances kind of that got added in later that are a little more like, okay, where'd that attraction come from? But I'm not upset with it. I still like them. Because once you get over the fact that you don't have as much of an intro into the romance, they're good. They're cute. So she's good at writing established relationships, I guess. We'll see if I leave any of that in. I always feel so bad, like, when I feel like I'm criticizing a book. I promise you guys, I love that book series. And they're so beautiful. All of them have the painted edges, like even the paperbacks. And the next book looks gorgeous. So I'm gonna get it. I'm obviously gonna get it. Another book that I'm really excited to start is Malala Yousafzai's new biography. I read her first one way back in 5th grade for a school book report, and it was kind of my first, like, introduction into kind of the political world. And honestly, like, I didn't have internet access at the time. I mean, I kind of did, but I was on, like, Girl Scout games. You know, I wasn't scrolling through news articles, and I didn't have, like, social media. So I had no idea really about things that were going on in the world around me. And I had no idea that in some countries women had like no rights, or like I just had no clue about that. This was my first introduction and helping me kind of learn about that. I was blown away. I was so mad when I first started learning this stuff. I was like, it's common sense. Why wouldn't women be equal? So yeah, so some personal connection to that book. It really was an eye-opener to the injustice that some women were facing in this world, and how much I didn't really know what was going on around me. And I just thought her story was really inspiring, and I think it gave me a new kind of inspiration, or just like knowing how privileged I am to have access to public school. We can talk about any flaws that might be in the school system all day long, but that doesn't deny that there is a great benefit to having it. It has some things we can fix, but it's still a privilege, and it's awesome that we have that and have access to it, especially in this day and age when it seems like so many things and places are going in reverse. So it's very scary. But I was very excited to read her new book because from what I see, it kind of follows her when she was starting college, and her kind of like late teens, early 20s, like figuring out who she is. Is she the activist, or is she the girl just trying to figure out who she is, and like her life experiment like you're supposed to do at that age, you know? I'm sure there was a lot of pressure and mixed emotions, and I just can't wait to read. And I feel like it's, once again, kind of, this is maybe a selfish way to look at it, but coming out at a good time in my life, you know, like an age she's writing about, I'm kind of in, maybe towards the tail end. I don't know how old she is exactly in the whole book series, or in the whole book, but I don't know, I'm really excited to read it. Yeah, and I don't know, I've been like stalking her on Instagram now. She's just really cool. I really encourage you guys to, I would hope everyone knows who she is, but if not, go investigate her, go read her book, go watch some videos on her. She is really, really freaking cool. Okay, I kind of forgot what I'm doing next on my makeup already. I guess since I went ahead and laid my powder down, I'll go ahead and do the eyeshadow like underneath my eyes. I guess I should do my eyebrows too, huh? I typically don't grab more shadow to do underneath my eyes. Usually the brush has enough. I don't like a whole bunch down here, but And we'll use my smaller brush that had the darker shadows and just kind of get the corner. And blend it again. That one felt kind of... Okay. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab a kind of small brush. Open. And I'm gonna go in with that middle, like, shiny silver for my inner eye. No! Over at my eyebrows. I almost forgot about this. I've been thinking about trying to dye my own eyebrows soon. I've seen people using beard dye to do it, so I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't put a lot of effort into doing my eyebrows before this, so they might look a little wonky right now. It's okay. Good enough. Ew. I'm trying to think of some goals for the upcoming year. I always try to think of some just because it's a good excuse to. Why not? I think one goal I'm going to bring back is I'm going to stop drinking soda again. It's something I did... It's something I did for just a few months a while ago, and I don't know, I didn't really miss it, but then it's like once I started drinking them again, yeah, I had one and then I wanted more, so. But there's other things to drink, it's fine. Another goal I have is to finally finish watching Sailor Moon. I've been watching that show for so long, and I keep like stopping and then kind of going back, watching, getting a little bit further, stopping. It's time I finally just commit and finish watching it. And I'm just talking about the first show. I haven't even started like the spin-offs and stuff. I did just get really into this show called Selling Manhattan. I've never seen, I guess it's like a series thing, like there's other shows like it. But this is my first time seeing it. I really liked it. It's like a mix of fancy house hunters and drama. And it's hard for me to get into reality TV shows, but I was really into this one, and season 2 is coming soon, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna throw some mascara on and then do my lips. I'm kind of feeling... I'm just gonna throw my lipstick everywhere. I'm kind of feeling a nude if I can find it down there. I think one may be lost for good, but it's just gonna have to be that way. You know, maybe instead of thinking about year goals, I need to think of some like monthly goals for December. That might be a little easier. I do no food goals in December or November also, because it's holidays. I'm gonna eat what I want. It's fine. So the soda thing will start in January. I'm not gonna be eating out this month though, I decided. Just gonna take a break from that. I don't do that a ton in the first place anyway. I don't even think I get food once a week. But every once in a while I do, because just with school and work it can be a little much, like having to go home and cook something, and you know, it's cheaper to buy like ingredients than like those frozen and like prepared meals and stuff. At least from what I found. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but yeah, I don't know. I get off work late, so I don't want to come home after I've been up all day, and I have to be up early tomorrow and like cook something. You know, sometimes I would like some free time, and sometimes I only get that in the evening. But now that it's December and I'm not going to be in school for much longer, it just seems like the right time to stop eating out. My like weakness this last month has been going and getting tamales. Oh my god, I love it. I love going to the supermarkets that have them. They just have like the fresh hot ones there. They are amazing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to mess with fake lashes today. Not in the mood for that. What is y'all's like favorite winter food? Because I'm such a stew, soup, chili person. I love making my own when I have the time. I need to find my parents' recipe for stew. Or not stew, chili. They always make a really good chili. I'm trying to decide what lip shade I want. That feels like too nude. That could work. Now I need a lip liner. I think that would work. I like a darker lip liner. So I'm gonna moisturize my lips real quick though. They're kind of dry. I get so dry in the winter. It hurt. There's always part of me that doesn't even want to do lipstick if I'm being real, but I know it probably looks better with it. Can y'all tell I struggle with lip liner? Just throwing everything. Where did that go? Sometimes when I'm putting on my lip liner and I haven't like put on the lipstick yet, I feel like that one princess from Shrek. I think this is pretty accurate. I could be her for Halloween one year. It's time to find out if I picked too dark of a shade. Let's see. Guys, I'm revealing my curse that I can never leave well enough alone. Okay, makeup's all done. Okay, I guess that's pretty much all the updates I have for you guys. I've just been busy. Sorry I haven't been posting. So I know I had said in the beginning of this video, I had never said it out loud before, but my goal was to post every Friday on this channel. And that was working for a little bit until it wasn't. So my new goal is just every other Friday, hopefully. If I can do more than that, I will. I definitely will. And maybe now that I'm not in school, it'll be a little bit easier. But at the very least, I'm going to try for every Friday. So yeah, expect more videos. There's probably going to be more gaming videos because I realized how much I missed playing games. It has been so long. I want to do that. I want to have eventually, this might be more January-ish, but I want to have a thrifting video, a whole day of just thrifting with you guys, trying to find clothes. Oh, one of my goals for this year I already set is I'm no longer going to be buying any clothes besides like at thrift stores and stuff. Maybe reseller places like Depop every once in a while, but my idea is I want to try to make more of my clothes. I think they look really cool when you can actually make them yourself, and it allows me to be creative as well. So yeah, that's my goal for this year, to try to make or buy all the clothes that I can. If I ever get my sewing machine fixed, the making can be a little more expansive. I went through this whole process to go to my parents' house, get my sewing machine, come all the way back home, and it's broke. I gotta take it to get fixed. So that sucks, but oh well. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. I'm gonna go film some other stuff, so you guys will be seeing me again soon, hopefully. But I'll go. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I will see you guys later. Bye.